morning, and welcome to Morning Coffee with Rob. Um, as you all know, I took yesterday off. It was normally a regular day for me. However, I don't think my audio is working properly. Darn it. Hold on just 2 seconds. I just got to fix up my audio because I'm pretty sure it is not doing the trick at the moment. Just one moment. Nope. Okay, all right. That is better. Hold on for 2 seconds while I fix up my audio. Oh, I'm having a little bit of video issue there as well, but that should be coming back on. Perfect. Sorry about that. Just a technical issue. I forgot to just change over onto my proper microphone, but now we're all back up and ready to rock. So interesting last couple of days. I can't really get into a whole lot right at the moment, which is unfortunate, but needless to say, I've had a couple of days of rest, and I'm expecting I'll probably have another one at least today as well, which is kind of nice. I've really needed to get some of the cobwebs out of my head and be able to rest and relax a little bit more just due to everything that's been going on. So this has been kind of a semi-welcomed change right at the moment, but I am looking forward to
If you enjoyed this video,
getting back to work.
check out my site.
I
HTTPS.
don't know why it's doing that. There we go. So I am definitely looking forward to getting back to work and getting taking care of clients again. So that'll be fantastic. I've also got a couple other different ideas and things happening as well, which will be pretty awesome. So I'm looking forward to how everything should be panning out over the next while. I do have to talk to somebody about something. I'm not overly comfortable with the idea of something being done for me without really my knowledge or asking to have it done. So I'm going to have to see about getting that fixed, but that's right at the moment neither here nor there, but it is something I can get taken care of rather easily, I do believe. I'm going to send a couple emails just to get that stuff sorted out. But yeah, it's been a nice relaxing couple of days. It's been pouring rain, so I haven't really done a whole lot. Just been kind of hanging out of the house and just relaxing like I need and getting some much needed sleep and some rest and just not worrying too much about a lot of different things. And I'm going to find out a little bit more about how things are supposed to be potentially panning out today. I think they do realize that if things are going to work out the way they are hopefully intending, I'm assuming that they need to do so before the end of today, because according to BC labor laws, if your wage drops below 50% for a week, you are essentially been let go, and they're either under layoff or like a temporary layoff or firing or termination, I guess is what they call it. So we will have to see what they do. But I mean, either way, they're going to do what they need to do, and I've got other options out there. So I'm not too overly concerned at this point, but it is something that is definitely weighing a bit on my mind, and I won't know for another 2 hours and 45 minutes. So it's a little nerve-wracking to find out what's going to happen there. I feel like I did my best and that I talked and decided to discuss what I needed to a bit more public than what they felt like I should, but it is what it is. And I mean, I'm paying the consequences of doing what I thought was right and speaking up for people and their rights. So I did find out more information though, which was good. So now I'm going in a little bit better armed. Knowing these kinds of things will definitely help. And after I heard some of the information, I do kind of remember hearing about it before for other reasons. So, but I can't really control what I've now done. I don't really live with a lot of regret. So we will see. But I mean, it is what it is. and I guess I kind of fouled up. But I mean, we can only do what we can do, right? So I'm not too overly concerned about it, but we will see how it all plays. Like I said, I know they're going to do whatever's right for them, and that's kind of the way it will pan out. So I'm not too. Well, I am concerned because it is kind of my livelihood right at this point until I can get a few more things up and running off the ground. And this is how I'm kind of providing for my kids right at the moment. So I am really hoping they don't continue what I feel like is an overreaction, but to them it probably isn't. It's probably very much justified. Um, so it just goes to show you, if you're going to be posting things socially, that you should be aware of who might be looking, because anybody could possibly be looking, and that is what's happening right at the moment. So, but that's the very condensed short version. So we'll leave it at that. I didn't really think about that at the time. I was just upset and kind of lashed out. But I mean, a lot of us did, and we're paying the price for our actions, and that's totally fine. With every action, there's a reaction. Sometimes it is equal. Sometimes it seems like it goes a bit beyond what you figure it should probably be when it's coming up back against you. I harbor no hard feelings towards them. I'm just upset that they decided to take what I feel like is more drastic action than what they would be taking on themselves if this were to come back to them. So, yeah, you do what you do, right? Um, but yeah, I'm not too sure from there if that's and then, but the other thing is I have some other stuff, like I said, on the go, so I'm not too overly concerned, but it is definitely somewhat concerning there as well. Um, is I somebody that's trying to help me out kind of overstep some bounds as well, so I'm gonna have to try and get that figured out as well and taken care of. Seeing if I can try and get something done with that. Oh, somebody popped in and then popped back out. um, so we will see how all that kind of client pans out. I know it's kind of a lot of people are very upset with what's going on. So we will see what happens. Like I said, whatever they decide to do is what they decide to do, and I just got to kind of move on and figure things out for myself. So, um, very positive outlook on it. I always kind of seem to figure out a way of somewhat landing on my feet at some point. So I will just wait for their decision. I mean, it's only a 15-minute meeting, so it's either adios or we'll see you tomorrow or whatever data they decide to bring me back on. But they do have to start reinstating a lot of things as of today as well. So that is where we're kind of at with that, and that's what we're hoping will happen. So, oh, not the letting go so much as bringing me back on. So, but I'll just continue on building what I want to get built and keep moving forward and working on what I need to work on. And actually, they I very well could have some fun and interesting things coming up for everybody at some point here as well. If you don't mind me practicing a few things with you, it'll be quite a bit of fun. It'll be educational as well, not just me rambling to the camera for like 10, 15, 20 minutes. It will potentially help provide some information, at least specifically in Canada, anyhow, where I'm from, because that's where this is all coming out of for me. But there are definitely things that could work for my favorite people down in the US who are interested in learning more as well. So I do have some information that will be coming up there that could potentially help. And it's going to be like probably a once a week thing as well, where I just kind of run it and just kind of run through it so I can get the practice as well. And then if you have questions, you can always just pop into the chat and ask questions along the way as well. I'm going to try and do this where I'm sharing my screen as well, which I think will be pretty fun also. I'm going to try and set it up where I'm going to be using like a broadcast software like OBS or something like that, probably on Wednesday nights, I'm thinking. I'll call it like Wealth Wednesdays or something, where I can just do this practice presentations and see if I practice and listen to myself and hear it back as well. But then I can practice with you guys and gals and see what you feel I'm doing with it and seeing if you like it. It's something I had done quite a number of years ago, but then kind of fell back out of it just because it was just not quite the right timing. But now I feel like it probably is the right timing. So I'm trying to get it back up and rolling as well because I feel like that might help get me out of where I'm at and provide me some more freedom and to stream and have discussions with everybody out on the interwebs. So look forward to that. I hopefully should be able to find out a little bit more, and I will be able to let you know as well. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. I don't know if this is something I'll be able to, well, I could probably put it on to the YouTube, but I might have to make that one a unlisted video. So don't worry there. You can always try and check it out. So that also means it probably won't go to Facebook, and it will be on limited amount for Periscope probably as well. But that's just kind of the nature of how this one would work. If I'm allowed to do it, I'll have to find out if I'm even allowed, but I can't see why I wouldn't, being it's typically a one-on-one presentation and I'm just presenting it over the web to whoever wants to happen to be watching it at that time as well. So I hope you all keep an eye out for that. I hope you all have enjoyed my talk this morning. I know I kind of rambled on and was kind of a little all over the place, but I am fairly distracted just with everything that's been going on. So I apologize for rambling and kind of rambling all over the place. And I look forward to seeing you tonight if you are available for Thursday Night Thoughts at 10 p.m. Pacific. So yeah, if you are available and around, I look forward to talking with you at that point as well. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. And I look forward to seeing you tonight at 10 p.m. for Pacific for Thursday Night Thoughts. I don't think I've given a title to this one yet. I'll have to give some quick thought over the next couple hours here. So, and if I don't see you tonight, hopefully I will see you tomorrow morning for our next edition of Morning Coffee with Rob on Friday. And I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we look forward to talking with you some more. Have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.